Everything I've loved in this world, and even the curse that fell on me too.
Hello everybody, Infernape Shinjo here. Welcome back to another video and to the white-haired anime waifus tier list. So this is, as far as I can gather, the last one that I'm going to be doing, because I mentioned in the previous video I could not find a reliable tier list for red hair characters. So I don't know if I'm gonna find more tier lists otherwise, but this is most likely gonna be the last specific haired tier list. But I did sort things around since the last time. I have S, A, B, and C tier, and I modified the bottom tier to the tier where I don't entirely know the anime or the character. But I modified the bottom tier to don't know the anime or the character. So if there's a show where I can't reliably judge the character, then I'm gonna put it there. And on that note, let me start and put anybody that I'm not familiar with there. I don't know who this is. It kind of looks like the girl from Hamifura, but it probably isn't. I think you're from Angel Beats, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll put you there. Otherwise, it certainly looks like the character from Angel Beats, but I don't know enough about that. Same with this character. I think this is Siesta, so I'm gonna hold off on ranking there. See, this character looks familiar, but I don't know why the character looks familiar. And I believe this one is from Overlord, but I don't know enough about Overlord. And I think this one's from Dead Man Wonderland, but again, I can't reliably judge that. Or No Game No Life. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. So I think, just briefly glancing over again, I'm pretty confident with ranking the other characters. So this probably isn't going to be too long of a video. So let's just jump with I don't even know what your name is. I'm pretty confident this girl is from Shimonetta. And from what I know about this Shimonetta series or anime, it's probably just going to be C tier, because if I'm not mistaken, the whole joke is that it's a world where dirty concepts don't exist, but they just make it so blatantly obvious that it doesn't even matter anymore. I don't know. I might change my mind. It might actually be a good show, but overall I can't just get into it for that specific reason. Alright, that took care of that. I don't know why my Chrome decides to constantly say that the page wasn't loading when it clearly was loading, but, you know, technology. Echidna, to be quite honest, I don't know enough about ReZero, so I can only go off of the design. It's not a terrible design, but it's not a good design. I mean, I like the white hair with the purple eyes, I think it is. That's kind of nice, but like, overall, for what I know about the character, which isn't much, it's just kind of there. I don't know who this character's name is, but I know they're from Seven Deadly Sins. Is this the one that can grow large? I think it is. I'll put you above Echidna, but I don't know why. And for every ReZero fan there is out there, we got another character from ReZero, and this is Emilia. Yeah, that's Emilia. I definitely didn't just think of that name right now. Why is Eri here? She is a literal child. I mean, even so, she definitely had a role in the season that she was in, but she's still young, so just as far as a waifu, I'm putting C tier, but as far as a character, probably B or A tier, but we're not judging off of the characters here. The Goddess in Konosuba, I actually really like this design. I think it's kind of neat. Honestly, I don't know if I could prefer this to Aqua, because they both fulfill the same role in universe. I think A tier seemed fair. And here's the joke. I'm gonna put you B tier. If you don't get the joke, this is from Blend S. I'm not going to explain the joke because explaining the joke takes away from the joke. Now, this one I wasn't entirely confident about. I'll put you at the top of the don't know tier, mainly because I'm pretty confident in who this character is. I think it's the old lady from Shaman King, because I started watching the new Shaman King, and that looks like the character. I don't know why that character's here. I didn't get far enough in Shaman King, and I'm probably not going to, but I'm pretty sure that's who it is. But otherwise, I'm just gonna put you there because I'm not entirely confident. Kana, B? What's the mid? Yeah, I guess B is like mid tier. Kana's not entirely great. She's not entirely terrible. The whole joke with her character is that she can just say whatever she wants, but she has a monotone expression. There's a lot of characters like that. They're just all monotone. And, well, not monotone, but like deadpan is a better word to explain it. There are some people that love Kana, and to be quite honest, I'll probably put her above everybody else in B tier, but not any further than that. Shoot, what's your name? Kokoro? I think your name is Kokoro. I know you're from Princess Connect Redive, which I need to watch the new season of that. I haven't gotten around to that yet. It's gonna take me a while to remember the character because it's been a while since I've watched the first season. I remember really liking the character in the first season, so A tier seems fair. Let's jump to you. I think your name is Mira Jane from Fairy Tail. I'm not entirely confident. I don't know the character enough, so at least I can specifically say where these characters are from. And Aries here just because she is a literal child. And on that note, I'm pretty sure this is Siesta from Detective Is Already Dead, but I am not sure, so I'm putting you there for now. I'm probably just gonna keep you there for the end of the video, so I don't know why I specified. Menma. This is just like the blonde hair tier list. Do I have to rank you? I mean, I really like the character for what she stood for and what she did in the show, so an A tier seems fair. What's your name? Tomori? Now Tomori, I think it is. I don't know. She is a character. I'll put her below Kana, but as a character, she's just kind of there for the biggest part of it, and she was just like, I'm not like every other girl, all these sort of tropes. But then at the end, how was it? She didn't lose her memory, but, or maybe she did. Because it was something like, between her and the main character, somebody lost their memory, and they basically said, yeah, we're boyfriend, girlfriend, and they believed it because memory wipe. I don't remember how that actually was. I think that alone deserves B tier. Noelle? I don't know enough about Black Clover because I've seen probably half of it, and considering how much more there is, I'm most likely not going to finish it. I like the character. I like it more than Tomori because she doesn't get memory wiped, for one thing. I'll put you there. I know you're from Aramanga Sensei. To be quite honest, I don't know the name. I feel like I'll know the name once I'm off camera because that's typically how I remember things. But right now I can't entirely remember the character, so I'll put you in C tier. Because what I know about the character is she draws very interesting artwork, and it's just one of those Sweet Home Alabama shows. As far as the other two, Uzaki, actually it's funny, I didn't plan this. These two that are still left down here, they both have their name in the show, so talk about self-centered. So Uzaki, I don't know, from what I've seen from Uzaki, and I haven't finished the show, I just didn't really care for the character. Because one thing I remember, because I discussed this for Let's Talk Anime, she mentioned in one episode about how, like, people that watch anime and play video games, nerds and stuff like that, I don't know, she tried to say something profound, but it just felt like she was nitpicking or something. I can't remember the details. If I look back on the episode, then I'll probably remember, but I don't know. honestly, yeah, I'll put you below Eri because Eri actually was a fun character. And then Elena. See, this is where things get hard because I haven't finished the show. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish the show. I can't remember what. I started watching it, but there was just something about it that I couldn't finish it for one reason or another. I don't know what it was. But, I don't know. One thing I remember from the show, now this is just me watching the dub and everything, but I remember there was something where somebody was giving her a compliment and she just went off and said, "Yes, feel free to please me more." And on the one hand, I'm not sure if I should hate that because that's being pompous. But on the other hand, I'm not sure if I should love it because she's just so out there. So, I don't know. To be quite honest, she has more personality than Kana. So, there's something. And between these three in A tier, I feel like only one of them can go to S tier. And, well, between the three choices here, we got two isekai characters and Menma. I don't want to spoil Menma, so I'm just going to leave that at that. I'm going to put you there because I really like the design. Now, if we were talking Wiz, then Wiz would be an entirely different story. This is my tier list. If you enjoyed, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. If you have any other suggestions for videos, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. And I'll see you next time. Momentai.